The Taximan's Story by Catherine Lim. Stories of Singapore. Take me to the National University of Singapore. Please make it fast, cause I got a meeting at 10. I need to be there on time. Very good, madam. Sure, I will take you there in a plenty good time for your meeting, madam. This way better. Less traffic, less car jams. Half hour should make it, madam. So not to worry. Have you been taximan for a long time? What did you say, madam? I said, have you been taximan for a long time? Haha, yes, I've been taximan for 20 years now. Madam, a long time ago, Singapore is not like this. So grounded, so busy. Last time, more peaceful. Not so much taxi, manner, much cars and buses. Oh, you must be working so hard. Yes, madam, I can make a living. So, what do? I must work hard if want success Singapore. People like us, no read, no write. We must read to earn money for wife and children. Do you have a big family? Yes, madam, quite big family. 8 children, 6 sons, and 2 daughters. Big family, ha ha ha. No good, madam. In those days, we got family planning in Singapore. People born many children every year. One child is no good at all. 2 children, 3 children, enough, stop. Our government stay staff. Lucky for me all, my children big now. 4 of my sons working, one a businessman, 2 clerks, a teacher in primary school. One in national service of still schooling my eldest daughter. She is 20 plus, stay at home, help the mother. Is your daughter already married? No, not married yet. Very shy and her health not so good. But a good, obedient girl. My girl, oh, madam, very hard for father when daughter is no good and go against her parents. Very sad like punishment from God. Today, young people not like us. When we were young, we obey our parents. Say don't do this. We never do. Otherwise, the cane my father caned me. I was big enough to be married and still got caning my father. He was very strict, and that is good. Think of parents to be strict. If not young boys, the girls become very unless do not want to study but run away and go to nightclubs and take drugs and make love. You agree me, madam? Yes, I absolutely agree with you. Today young people, they are very trouble to their parents. Madam, you see this young girl over there outside the coffee house? See what I mean, madam? Yes, they are only schoolboys and school girls, but they act a big shot spending money, smoking, wearing latest fashion, and making love. That's true. Even thought to just a taximan. You are aware about the behavior of the teenagers today. Madam, I know. As taximan, I know then their habits. Madam, you are a teacher, you say? Yes. You know, or not the young schoolgirls, 15, 16 years old, they go to school in the morning in their uniforms, and then after school, they go home. They have clothes in their school bag, and they go to public laboratory or hotel and change into these clothes, and they put makeup on their face. Their parents never know. They tell their mom go school, meeting, got sports and games, this, that, but Madam, I see you're surprised, but I know all their tricks a lot as I take them in my taxi. That usual is way to bowling alley or coffee house or hotel, and they walk off and friends the European and American tourists. And this is how they make fun and also extra money. Madam, you believe or not, I tell how much money they got. I say last night, madam, this young girl, very pretty and make up and wear sexy dress. She told me her Orchid Mansion display famous madam, fourth floor flat, and she often her purse of fame. And I say all American notes, $10 notes all, and she pull one out and say keep change. A shell has no time already. Madam, I tell you this every month I get more money from this young girl and their American and European boyfriends in my taxi. More than I get from other people who bargain and say don't want to go by meter. And wait, even more sense change. Some of them really make me mad, but these young girls and their boyfriend don't bargain. They just pay, and they make love in taxi. So much they don't know if you go around and change them by meter. I tell you, madam, some of them don't care how much they spend on taxi. It is like this after AM taxi fare double, and I prefer working this time because naturally much more money. I go wait outside Early Hotel or Town Court or Orchid Mansion and such enough, madam. We'll have plenty business. Last Saturday, madam, no joking, on one day alone I make nearly $150. Some of it for service, some of tourists don't know where, so I tell them take them there, and that's extra money.
You surely know a lot of things.
Madam, if tell you all, no end to this story, but I will tell you this. Madam, if you have young daughter and she say, Mommy, I got meeting today in school and will not come home, you must not say yes, but you must go and ask her where and why and who and find out. Today, young people not trust like young people is many years ago.
Why are you telling this?
Oh, madam, I tell you because it myself have a daughter. Oh, madam, a daughter I love very much. And she is good and study hard. And I see her report cards. And her teacher write good work and excellent. So on, madam. She my favorite child and I ask her what she want to be after left school and she say go to university. None of other children could go to university, but this one, she is very smart and intelligent. No boasting, madam. Her teachers write good and excellent and so on, so on. In her reports card, she study at home and help the mother, but sometimes a little lazy. And she say teachers want her go back to school to do extra work, extra coaching in her weak subject, which is math, madam. So I let her stay back in school and day after day angry even now one day. I in my taxi driving along and hey, I see a girl looking my lechu with other girls and some Europeans outside a coffee house, but I think it cannot be lechu. How can you lechu in a school? And this girl is all dressed up and make up and very bold in her behavior, and this is not like my daughter at all. Lock her off in room of 3 days, and I shame to tell her teacher, so I just tell the teacher that late you are sick. So please to excuse her. Oh madam, how you feel in my place? Make herself too cheap. With her father, drive taxis all day to save money for her university.
It's everything between you and your daughter okay now?
What is madam? What is madam? What is madam? What is madam?
I said, it's everything with you and your daughter okay now?
Yes, everything okay now, thank you. She cannot leave the house except to go to school. And I tell her mother, always check in everything she does and their friends, what sort of people they are. What, madam? Oh, sorry, madam. Cannot wait for you finish your meeting. Must go off. Please to excuse me. In a hurry, madam. Must go off to Hotel Elroy. There are plenty people to pick up. So very sorry, madam, and thank you very much.